see it, I want it. I stunt yellow on it. I dream it, I work hard, I grind till I own it. I twirl on it.
What's up, y'all? It is me, the absolute most hated, the coldest, and the hottest, the one and only. I am Nikki T. So welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back with the goons in the club, case something jumps up. Anyway, so yeah, I've been gone for a little minute. I'm gonna come clean. I really haven't been doing any album reviews because every single release has just been submitted to me, and of course I can give the album like a bad review, but bad review after bad review after bad review, did I even want to waste my time? The answer is no. Every single release I've been excited for has just been some Reggie. And I don't smoke, so just trying to keep up with the kids and y'all terminology. It had gotten so bad that I had just stopped being excited for music altogether, especially on Fridays. I was just like, ugh, what bad piece of music is about to come out today? And I actually got put on late to a lot of releases that were actually decent, which I'm gonna talk about in today's video. So right now we're gonna get into it. This is my emphasis on my top 5 albums of the quarter. These were selected based on my replay value within my library on Tidal. Y'all should get Tidal, it's the best DSP out there. And based on my personal feelings as well, and not on the opinions of others. So let's just get into it. At the number 5 spot, we have PTSD by Herbo. I don't ever listen to him willingly, but I was very shocked that I like this album a lot. I've never heard a Herbo project full out, but the fact that I like this one makes me want to keep listening to him more and more. The production was dope. That intro, that was crazy, like absolutely crazy. The Jay-Z sample, just chef kiss, like it was just genius. Yeah, the intro was tough and I could definitely tell that he took his time with this album. My favorite song on the album is Party in Heaven. I was chilling with my brother Kyler one day and we was catching some lunch, and so he played this song because he loved Herbo, like he loved him since like high school. And so I'm like, okay, I guess I'll listen to it. And it was actually bumping. Like I listen to the song all the time. And I love the message behind it. Like on Herbo's album cover, he has like 50 people that he's lost. So that's kind of tough. But yeah, I fell in love with the song, and shout out to Herbo and Dirk for this one, and shout out to my brother Brandon, who passed away back in September. Listening to this song really reminded me of him, so rest in peace to him. At the number 4 spot, we have Heaven or Hell by Don Toliver. Such a smooth project with Misty production. I love his distinctive voice. I rated it number 4 because I'm not really used to listening to music like that. I listen to it not full out, but I listen to the project like a couple songs all the time, every single day. It's a project with maybe one skip, and that would be Spaceship or Candy, depending on how I feel, but mostly Spaceship. Didn't like it at all. At the number 3 spot, we have F the World by Mr. Brent Faiyaz. This was literally a perfect, voice crack. This is literally a perfect album to me. I love every single song. He just makes really blissful music. If you know me for real, you know I'm not the biggest R&B fan, like not at all. I just really don't have time to listen to slow music all the time. I'm an upbeat type of person. I like to, listen to music like that. I don't like listening to no, But Mr. Faiyaz, fine, okay? For real. Everything just flows so well. Listening to him is synonymous to just driving with the windows down like they do in the movies on the highway, and you just chilling with your favorite person, but you shouldn't be with that person right now. And you're just driving with no worries in the world, even though you're with somebody you shouldn't be. My favorite song on the album will have to be Rehab, Winter in Paris. I know that's cliche, but I don't care. I love that song. Or Bluffing, because those were the first 2 songs that were stuck in my head after I got done listening to the album. My least favorite would have to be Non-Existent, because there wasn't a song that I disliked. Yeah, he cool and all, but I just can't believe that he ain't like, really? When Future say stuff like this, I'd be like, hey, yeah, hey. But Brent say the same thing, and I'll be like, oh, really? Are you serious? Like, how dare you? You just like the rest of them? Like, he's singing all sweet, but he like the rest of them. The project was so good, I started looking up his concert tickets, even though I said I would never ever pay for an R&B concert. because they just singing, and if they just singing, I can just continue listening to it in my AirPods. But I do want to go to one of his concerts. At the number 2 spot, we got Time Served by Mr. Moneybagg Yo, you dig? One of my favorite rappers, as y'all know, like, and I'm not biased, like I really did like this project. I've already done a review on it before, so I'm not gonna talk too much about this, but I will tag that review down below. I gotta stop saying that because it's getting old. But yeah, I will tag it down below. However, some of my views have changed since January. The first half of the album is still just phenomenal to me, but the last half I'm still a little iffy about. I do listen to the whole entire album still, but it's still a little iffy. I was tweaking on the intro a little bit when I first heard it, but it definitely grew on me. Bag really does not miss on the intro, so I don't even know why I was tweaking in the first place. Bag just has a true southern trap vibe to him that's just very attractive. Not attractive as in looks or anything, I'm just saying like not saying he ugly. Attractive as in people like listening to Bag over and over, like he has a good fan base, he makes good music, and people like Bag. And this album, it sounds the absolute best within the shower, for your information. I head straight to the bathroom, turn on Speak to Him or Speak for Him, whatever the song is called. Ooh, oh. And just an amazing water experience for me. I'm just scrubbing like hell. And at the number 1 spot, we have Ignatians by Jadakiss. He has been gone for the past 5 years, although he dropped a little joint project with Fabulous a couple years ago. He dedicated this album to Ice Pick J, one of his friends and A&Rs for a very long time, who passed away of cancer. The transitions within each track were very, very dope to me. This album has such a New York vibe, and I've been in New York twice this year, and I've fallen in love with that city, so I love New York now. So I'm not saying that's a problem at all. Even though I'm dirty south as hell, I really, really love this New York sound. This was definitely my favorite project that dropped this quarter because when I first listened to it, I instantly fell in love with it. I didn't have to revisit it later on, or it didn't have to grow on me at all. Like, I just loved it from the jump. Production was soft and subtle, but his distinctive voice is just so rough and raspy. It just really paired greatly on these beats. Every song stood out because the beat was so subtle, his voice was just the complete opposite. The whole album is just a vibe from like top to bottom. You can listen to it like literally top to bottom. There's not a flaw within this album at all. I'm not a huge Jadakiss fan. I've heard a couple of his projects before, but not enough to say that this was his best project. So I don't want to compare any of his projects because I'm not too thorough on them. But his son and a couple of people on my timeline have said this is one of his greatest, if not the greatest project he's ever dropped. My favorite joint on the album would be Catch and Release. I don't know, maybe because I've been in my feelings lately. But no, it's actually a very dope song, like absolutely perfect. And I rarely call a song perfect. Wait, whoa. That's not the best song. The best song is Government Cheese, which features Dej Loaf and someone else, I can't think of his name. Chef Kiss, like, perfect. Like, that's a perfect song. Like I said, he just got so many bops on here. It's just, definitely no bad or unnecessary tracks on this project at all, and it was very, very refreshing listening to this after all the that has been dropped. So yeah, those are my top 5 albums of the quarter. Hopefully these artists start dropping more and more heat. I know y'all are wondering, what about Lil Baby? What about Lil Wayne? What about Janae? What about Meg? Are they listed? Did I talk about them? No. So there's your answer. I really do hope that for the rest of the year, artists start dropping more and more good music so I can start making these reviews more often, because I don't want to get on here just talking bad about them. But at this point, I guess I'm gonna just have to, because it's my opinion. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video. I would love for you all to chat down below. If you want to rearrange my order, you want to take something out, place something, like replace something in, please tell me what your top 5 products of the quarter were. I asked some of my Instagram and Twitter followers, mainly just my Instagram followers that are most active. They told me what their favorite products of the quarter were, and here they are. In the meantime, please follow me on Instagram at Nikki T, as I do sample Sundays every 2nd and 4th Sundays. And I just recently did one on Herbo's song Intuition, which had a nice little sample that you gotta go watch to figure out what I was talking about. But thank you all for watching. Ciao!